Friends, I'd like to welcome all of you. My soul recognizes your soul. To our new friends, hello, welcome. To our returning friends, welcome back. We are going to get started. Thank you, Spirit. Message. Thank you. What? Okay, golly. Retreat. Getting to know each other. Trust. So, Cancer, what we have here, we have it interferes. Someone could be interfering. There could be some kind of interference coming in. Here, what we have for you, for some of you, you could be dating new individuals, new people, and you might be getting out and mingling just a little bit more. There may be a need for you to pull away from you and your love interest, to pull away from any type of um, get away, and pull away from others interfering, or others interactions with other individuals. I feel as though with this trust here, there's a need for you to trust the situation, trust this individual, trust that this situation will work out for your highest good. Trust that you're not repeating a pattern. Trust yourself. Trust the divine, that you're being divinely guided and you're being divinely led. And that whatever is happening at this particular time has been designed to happen that way, in order that you would you would break free and break loose from being, come out of your shell, so to speak. Um, and this may involve you being just a little bit more intimate. And I feel as though it may require that you get in a more intimate headspace with yourself, with your partner, so that you guys can really open up. And it may cause for you guys maybe to take some type of retreat, even if it's like just getting a hotel room and getting away, locking up in a room for 2 days or a day, ordering room service, and getting to know each other on an intimate basis, becoming more intimate with one another, and revealing innermost your innermost thoughts, your innermost dreams. Just being more open, being more trusting yourself to be more open and free with this individual. um it's time for you to disconnect, just disconnect and unplug from everything that's going on around you, as well as your particular love interest at this time. um Turn off your cell phones, because you can be out, be with, now if you have emergencies, kids, it would not be a wise thing. Spirit is saying, not suggesting that you turn your phone off if you got kids. But someone could be, maybe if you are dealing with someone who likes to work a lot, and they're always, someone has the notions of always checking their phone. It's just a habit. You know what I'm saying? That they're always on their phone at all times. Maybe they get emails and work through their phone, but they're just always checking their phones. They're always, I feel as though there is a healthy time in a healthy place where you can do that, a healthy frame of mind when that can happen, where you can do that, where there's a space that's created to do that. But when you're with your significant other and you're trying to embrace, get intimate with your significant other, it's hard if you got 1,000 of emails coming in at one time. How in the world can you focus on, keep your mind on that individual, if you're always on your phone and checking your phone every 5 seconds? you know so yeah. there may be a need to unplug here. So what is this trust here? Trust. Oh my goodness, child. Okay. For some of you, you're coming out of time of hermiting. Oh, we got the Ace of Cups here. Oh, child. Yes, darling. This is a time of unity. This is also a time of, for some of you, you could be dealing with a possible earth sign. You could have an earth sign in your presence, be dealing with an earth sign. You guys are coming out of the hermiting phase, or the hermiting stage, where you may have been um, um, just reflecting on your overall stance where you are. And if this isn't you, this is someone that you may have been dealing with this King of Pentacles here. We have the King of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Hermit in reverse. So and we have the Hierophant here. So I feel as though for many of you, trust the fact that this situation has the potential to lead to something more secure for you. This has the potential to lead to a grounding situation for you. I feel as though Spirit is asking that you can trust this situation, trust yourself, trust that you have acquired all the knowledge that you need to move forward, all the wisdom and how to set up healthy boundaries in your life, how to know when to act and when to react, how you've learned different maneuvers. You've learned all the information and the wisdom you need on how to maneuver through a relationship healthily. When you may find a need to pull back, when there's a need to go in deep inside and reflect. You have acquired all that. You have acquired the wisdom to know how to do this healthily. You have your discernment on how to do this in a healthy way. And this has the potential to be a very long-term investment for you. This is someone who, with this Ace of Cups, someone who will share the same views and have the same, if not the same views, you will be on the same page. You will have similar views, about how a relationship should go. Things will flow. The relationship will just flow. There won't be a whole lot of resistance in this situation. I feel as though you guys have become more grounded. You will be meeting someone who is more grounded and more stable and secure within themselves, as you have grown to know and understand and realize that's something that's needed in order to help a relationship thrive. There has to be unity. You guys have to be in agreement, on the same page. There can't be a whole lot of, oh, I'm thinking this one way and you thinking that way. No, everybody, when this is the one, when someone is the one, you know what I'm saying? everything would just flow. You guys will be on the same page. When you what Ludacris say, when I move, you move. When you move, they move. It won't be no opposite. It won't be no repelling forces against one another. You going one way and they going the other way. No, everybody will be in agreements, and everybody will be things will flow in accordingly to as it should. With the divine, when the divine is leading the connection, when the divine is in the middle leading the connection, there's not a whole lot of resistance. But when you got two forces that's going separate ways, everybody got their own vision, their own way of doing things, and not saying that there's nothing wrong with their way or there's nothing wrong with your way, but when the divine has hand in it, everything has to be done decent and in order. Okay? And that's just how it is. So there has to be a form of unity. Everybody got to work in agreement. Everybody has to be in alignment. You in alignment with your purpose, them in alignment. That means that requires different stages, different levels. So because you guys are going, as a force, you guys will become one with this Ace of Cups. And this Ace of Cups here becoming one as a force, a dynamic force. And there are forces that you're going to have to go up against and be able to fight and be able to stand together, not as one. You going your way and they going their way. No, y'all have to work together. So I feel as though you are now finally in a place and where you can you're ready. You may feel, for some of you, you may be a little weary, but you're ready. You know what I'm saying? You're ready for this. The divine wouldn't be taking you through it or taking you there if you weren't ready. So, trust. Allow yourself to trust here. Allow yourself to fall in love. You have that reassurance from the divine that things will go as it should. It will go accordingly. It will go as it should go. So don't be afraid to trust the process and trust the divine and trust yourself. Trust that the divine is taking you where you need to go, in the right direction. So you're coming into a time where you're meeting someone who is very practical about their life. They're very practical and responsible. And with this groundedness, where is you guys may, I feel as though they may be a fixed sign. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to be, y'all. Okay? They don't have to be. It just means that they're somewhere in their chart and they're more grounded and more secure within themselves and more stable. They're able to. They have the ability and the qualities. They possess the qualities to have a secure foundation and stay grounded within themselves. Keep themselves planted and rooted and not on the go and on the move every 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Every 2 seconds they just doing this, got their hands in this, got their hands in that, not able to sit still and be still. When you're dealing with an energy like that, that's someone, they just got 50 million different things going on at one time. That's someone who is not stable and not secure within themselves. They are many times they deal and they struggle with the issues of being alone with themselves, because maybe they don't like the person that they see in the mirror. Maybe they're not happy with the person that they see in the mirror. This is just FYI. So, but this individual has the tendency, they're more practical and they're more responsible. and they have a very generous nature. So whereas you may feel sometime, when you may feel sometime at your lowest of your low, this individual has the the ability to reach out and help pick you up, to encourage you or whatever you may need at whatever given time, support you financially as well as emotionally. Somebody that's emotionally grounded within themselves, okay? So, this could be a very prominent time in your life. This could be, I feel as though things could go, if you allow it and accept it with confidence. This has the potential to grow and to be something very, very beautiful if you allow it. Using your discernment, of course, and moving accordingly. So, So not only is it that, Spirit asking you to trust, but this is an individual who, someone who has an open mind, someone who they know how to use their wisdom accordingly. I feel as though, someone who is equally yoked with you. They there's someone who thinks out of the box. Someone who is not conditioned by society's views. They allow themselves to operate through the discernment, and the wisdom that the divine has blessed them with, and they are not easily okay, this is the word. There's not so easily conformed. And what I mean by conform, society's views does not interfere with who they are and what they stand for and their viewpoint. You see what I'm saying? Someone who is biased, open. You know what I'm saying? They're not someone who is conditioned to believe one way or think one way. In other words, they're not caught in the matrix. Ooh-wee. So this is what is coming to you, honey. So I feel at this time being grateful and thanking. Yeah. So you're dealing with someone who may have just had it may be someone who has had a spiritual awakening. Someone who has just had a spiritual awakening, and they're excited about the knowledge that they have acquired or what they've learned, the mythology of how they think, how things are put together, ooh, wowee. Anyway. Yeah, you might be dealing with someone who has just come out of, this might be someone who has just had a spiritual awakening, honey. So, golly, hey, Spirit. Somebody has had an awakening, and someone has had an awakening. Someone has had gone through a transformation here. So, and had an awakening. Whether it be you or them. I feel as though I don't feel like it's you. I feel as though they've had a spiritual awakening. I feel as though someone is now ready. With this King of Cups here, King of Water, I feel as you. I feel as though you are in a more a relatable state. You have more, just a little bit more compassion for, because I know and I feel as though that you guys have, because you've experienced an awakening already. I feel as though you know the process. You know how tedious the process of having an awakening is. You know the ins and out of having an awakening, and I feel as though you're at a place and time where you are more empathetic about the other person's awakening, the fact that they've gone through a spiritual awakening, and where they are during the process, where they are at this particular time. And due to the fact that you've known this, you can share more information with this individual. The ability to, with this getting to know each other, the ability to open up and express, certain things. You guys will have a form of intimacy. This will create a bond between the two of you that is unbreakable. This is where your bond will begin to be strengthened at during this time, with this getting to know each other, because the simple fact that you have experienced this already, and now you're dealing with someone who is experiencing this at the same time. With this release card here, I feel as though this is a transition that has happened in this individual's life, and you guys will be able to communicate more, and this will bring the communication line will be more open. This is that intimacy that's happening. And you guys' bond will be strengthened. You will become this force, this Ace of Cups force, this oneness, this wholeness. Yeah. With the great minds think alike type of energy. That's what I'm getting for this. Ooh. Time to move forward. It's time to move forward. Transformations happening. The end of one cycle, the end of a burdensome cycle is being released. And I feel as though, yeah. Yep, it's time to move forward. So, that's what I'm getting. We have I feel as though here with this retreat, I feel you're able to make objective decisions, direct decisions, firm and direct, being realistic about what is going down, being realistic about what is happening, not deceiving, having any type of deceptive thoughts, not any type of illusions, someone who is very experienced, someone who is very independent, realistic. So having realistic views about where the direction that you guys are going. When you guys take the time to retreat with one another, you guys will come to an ultimate agreement. You know, you guys will come to an ultimate agreement on where you guys are staying. There will be no misunderstanding, because everybody will be on the same page, and everybody will be directly, not indirectly, saying things that you have to, sending you a crossword puzzle that you got to figure out. No, there will be direct communication between the two of you. You know, you won't have to I don't know, I'm seeing a book, a lot of book, to try and figure out what's the code. Oh my God. You won't have to go through that, because everyone will be on the same page, and there will be direct communication once you guys are in this place of getting to know each other and communicating with each other, with this intimacy that you formed, this bond that you formed together. There will be no the misunderstandings won't be there, and if they are there, then they'll be made known, and they'll be cleared up right away. You know, no. I'm gonna leave you in a confused state till whenever. None of that won't be going on. No games, no manipulation, no none of that. You both will be operating from a place of openness. That's what I'm getting, child. Yeah. We have the Emperor here. With this Emperor being here, this is a divine, someone who is able to stand up for what their beliefs are, someone who is not obsessed with power and control, someone who is, again, they're able to take the lead without becoming too they're able to take the lead without becoming without it becoming an obsession, and going there. They'll be disciplined. This is disciplined leadership, is what I'm getting off of this. Someone who has that discipline within themselves. You know, not the discipline. They're not the manipulative kind of energy, but an energy that is ooh wee. He holding this scepter. Okay. A respectful, more disciplined, honorable, acting from a place of integrity, acting from a place of character, not from a place of a low vibrational state. This is someone that when you go to the king's court, you go before the king, or you go before them, and they point the scepter for you to express whatever it is. They'll respect and honor what you're saying. They take an account of everything that you say. They don't just hear you with their physical ears. They hear you with their spiritual ears as well. Oh my God, this is going deep. Where y'all taking me? Okay. So, that's what's coming in for you, child. With this Six of Swords, this is someone who is moving towards a place of contentment, being content within themselves. Someone who has moved from a place, out of place of distorted, moved out of a distortive energy, or moved away from something that was very someone who is moving towards you, someone who is moving from, coming out of a place of, I'm getting it for somebody, loneliness, feeling abandonedness. Yeah. Someone moving to calmer waters, someone that you can move to calmer waters with. Okay. Yeah. Going to something calmer. So, oh, wait, there you go again. Child, there you go again. Some of y'all is definitely coming into contact with, we got the King of Pentacles again. So, yeah, y'all. We have the King of Pentacles twice in the same place over here. With this trust. Trust yourself. Trust that this situation is not like it's like none other. You know, this individual is grounded. I keep going back to being grounded. Someone is very grounded, stable, and secure within themselves at this particular time. So, yeah, that's what I keep getting. Joy. Joy. You delight in the love of life. So this is someone coming. This is coming towards you. You guys are happy within yourself. But this is joy. You know what I'm saying? When you got joy, can't nobody steal your joy, honey. Can't nobody steal your joy. You know, happiness is momentarily, temporary, you know. But joy, when you got joy down within, it's unstoppable. It says, you delight in the love of life. That's you, yeah. Delighting in the love of life and bringing a spirit of fun to all that you do. So, that's what's happening. That's what's coming. Congratulations. This was some good energy, y'all. This felt good. This felt real good. Can I be a Cancer right now? This felt good. So, thank you guys for stopping by. And until next time, Cancer, remember to do everything with love, strength, and grace going forward. If you've not yet hit that subscribe button, go ahead. What you waiting on? What you waiting on? Till next time. Ciao, y'all.